That was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Don't be like a horse with blinkers on.
Honestly say, I was about to have sex and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
I'm Larissa. I'm originally from Belgium and I work as a research assistant for Film Africa.
Hi, I'm Vikash. I'm studying a BA Media at UCT and I'm from Cape Town.
Hi, I'm Ray. I'm a screenwriter and I'm from Cape Town.
Hello, I'm Shanae. I work at ETV as an online content producer.
Hi, I'm Lindo. I'm studying at UCT and I'm from the Eastern Cape, East London.
Hi, I'm Kirusha and I'm from Paarl and I'm studying at UCT and I'm doing a degree in politics and history.
I find that like whenever I organize an event, if it's not on Facebook, it's not a real thing. Like if Facebook doesn't remind me that it's going to happen, then I forget to go. So my entire social calendar basically is managed by Facebook.
As I'm getting older, I'm also starting to get over Facebook a lot because I mean, it's great to like learn things and some people say really interesting stuff, but other people just say really dumb things and unnecessary things that you don't really want to know. So I'm finding myself going less and less on Facebook and not even bothering making posts or anything.
It's kind of lost its touch with the youth now today. It's a lot more with almost the more mature, let's say parents over 40 trying to keep in contact with people that are on other sides of the world. For me personally now, I don't find Facebook benefits me in any way. I think it's moved amongst the youth to Twitter, Instagram, not so much on Facebook anymore.
I actually disagree with that. I actually think that it really depends on who's on your friends list on Facebook. Because like I have really interesting friends that study really interesting things and are really they have just really interesting people and they're always posting super interesting political articles or things about, you know, Syria. And so I find like I get information from Facebook that I wouldn't otherwise get. Like I read the news, but I get like in-depth stories from Facebook because of the people I'm friends with and the things they post.
I think there's a balance that has to be sort of reached between friends. Who's on your friends list, who's actually stimulating you with articles and things, and who's actually, you know, part of the selfie-obsessed generation, like you know we call it. But also there's pros and cons to both sides. Like for instance with you know political articles and things that they post about, you know, revolutions in Brazil and whatever. There's also this whole rise of collectivism that sort of it makes you a passive activist almost, you know. Like you read things, but I mean, what good does it come from your daily life where you read things about, you know, genocides in Syria, where in your own back door, you know, these things happening, and what are you really doing about it, you know, besides, you know, liking things on Facebook?
I think personally that, because I'm on far too many social networks, I'm on like everything from Instagram to Twitter to Facebook and LinkedIn and literally the whole thing. And so I try and divide, like, my Facebook is more of like my interactions with like personal people, and then Twitter is like the news source for the political things like that, and then Instagram is like just like cool pictures, I guess. But like I think that if you use each one appropriately, it still can be very beneficial. Because I remember there's so many people who haven't seen since what, like 5 or high school, whatever, varsity even, whatever. And like with Facebook, I still have some idea of what's happening in their lives, and like it's very shallow relationships. I'd admit that, not like we're best friends anymore or anything. But I still feel good about knowing that, okay, that person's engaged. Wow, okay, that's cool. Or like, you graduated.
In the olden days, before Facebook and such, people used to also find out news about other people, but it was through gossip, because somebody, like your auntie would tell you that, you know, in the town where you used to stay, X has gotten married to Y, and et cetera, et cetera. Now we just find out via Facebook, so we find out faster. But it's the same amount of news we're getting. I mean, the same type of news we're getting.
If I don't go online, I won't know what's happening in the world, because I don't read newspapers. So like going online for me and going on social media like connects me to the world and what's happening in the world. Exactly. And to other people actually.
As soon as I open Google Chrome, my first page will come up and it'll be like, you know, The Guardian, and then I'll read what's going on in the world, and then I'll open Facebook.
Yeah.
If I don't go onto the internet, I don't know.
I post like really random things, you know, because I'm a random person like that. But specifically, there was this article that I read in Polymic, right, about how it was actually a video about how men see the vagina and what they think of this model of the vagina and what goes in, you know. And then like my aunties were like, why are you posting this? I'm like, oh, but like it's supposed to be freedom of expression. Just watch the video. It's actually quite funny, you know. And they're like, no, you're supposed to be, you know, they're very conservative, and it's just, you're like spamming my account, man. She was.
That's exactly the reason why I just keep my parents away from social media, because if you do one thing, then there's like a dozen questions. So my father tried to get Facebook. I tried to make my account because I'm very paranoid about security and stuff, because I can stalk a lot of people. I can look at their photos. But if I can do that, like I'll check out people's photos, but if I can do that, I'm not even their friends. And if I can do that, what can they do with me? So like with my profile. So I'm very, like my Instagram is locked, my Facebook is also locked very tightly. So yeah, like I don't want my parents or any family members on my Facebook, because they also gossip a lot and things get misinterpreted on Facebook. So very, very misinterpreted. And you read one status and you come up with this whole other story when it's actually, you know, something else is going on in your life. You could post lyrics and then people will think that's what's going on in your life. So I just keep them away from my Facebook.
I have a question also for the group. It's concerning this generation we live in, and the fact that our online presence is such a very, very important part of our lives. How is it, in your opinion, like sort of, I don't know, formed or mitigated actual relationships between people in public spaces, in physical, you know, in the physical realm? How?
I've got the story. So last year, I don't really remember when BBM came out again. And this time it wasn't like for BlackBerry only.
Yeah, when it came out for Android.
Yes, when it came for Android and iPhone. So what happened was a random had followed me on Instagram. And then I had posted my BBM pin on Instagram as well, because I was like, what the hell, let's see where this leads. And then this guy invited me as a friend on Facebook. Oh no, on BBM. And ever since then, we've become really close friends. He's now one of my closest friends just because he added me on BBM and we started chatting, and now he's like part of my friend circle and he's met all of my friends, and now we all just, so it's almost like another friend has been added to my friend group just because I did that.
A lot of people like to hate on selfies, but I actually like selfies. I'm just going to admit it. I like taking selfies. But I feel like, you know, when you put in effort, because I mean, okay, I'm a girl, I don't know about you guys, but I like to put in effort into my outfit and my hair. And you know, when you look good, you want people to say you look good and you want people to see. So I definitely think there's a point at which you're taking too many selfies and where you're spending too much time on your selfies. But if I'm going out to somebody's wedding or whatever, or if I'm going to an important function and I did my hair and I did my face and I'm wearing a nice dress, then I'm going to take a selfie. Because people must see that I look good today. They must know.
I'm not against selfies. I mean, I take them as well. But I'm just saying with some people, you know, they make so much effort. And it's like constantly in my feed, every day, and it's the same people. So that's a bit like
when you spend a significant portion of your day taking selfies, then maybe it's a bit much.
I think what's cool about social media is that it exposes people in a way. Like, everyone's self-obsessed. You look in the mirror every day. Like, everyone wants to look a certain way, even in real life. And social media just exposes that. So I think it just exposes people in a way for who they actually are. Because if you're posting so many selfies, even if it's not really who you are, then that is like you are trying to be like, you're pretentious basically, so it's still saying something about you.
You were speaking about passive activism, so I just want to know your opinion on the whole Bring Back Our Girls campaign.
The Nigerian ladies that were you know, I have an opinion about lots of things.
You're in good company.
Yeah, cool. I think there's a lot of things to be said about that. First of all, Boko Haram, I'm saying it on camera, are a bunch of retards. They are crazy, and they deserve what's coming to them. Yeah. But the whole media storm that surrounded the Bring Back Our Girls campaign, it was a good one because it brought, you know, attention to the whole situation. But also Boko Haram has still not given these girls back. There was a Sudanese lady that almost got executed because of the fact that she, you know, claimed to be Christian, but there was a whole religious debate about it. There's so many other things happening in the world that deserve hashtags.
What detriment is there to the world because of hashtag bring back our girls? But so many people get upset about, oh, you're being self-righteous, you're doing this and this and that, you're not actually doing anything. Like the whole no makeup selfie thing for cancer. A friend of mine on Facebook was really against that. Like, you're just being vain and like makeup won't affect you and the cancer people. I'm like, yeah, I know it's like cured from the fact that you have no makeup on yourself, whatever. But that very same person posted, like I think a week later, about how, okay, all you no makeup selfie girls, go and donate money at this site instead. This is how you can actually make a difference. And the thing is, I just wondered to myself, would he have posted that link had it not been for the no makeup selfies? So it seems stupid. It might be vain, but the world isn't any worse off, I don't think, because of it. So why not?
Yeah.
With being a writer, you on social media, you kind of need to start creating a presence for yourself. You need to create a personality for yourself.
Yeah.
But I do cherish those moments where you don't think about being online, where you're completely offline. Personally, if I go away for a holiday, I switch off completely.
Yeah.
Facebook, Twitter, everything's gone.
too.
I'm not those people that I'm out here, let me take a photo now. I just find that like you do need that time offline just for yourself.
Yeah.
I agree with you, but I do take photos though, just because I like taking photos. But I just don't post them online. But I don't know, I think I might at some point delete my Facebook account, but then it would be because I joined up with another provider which provides me with similar service or something that I prefer better. So I don't ever see myself going completely offline, but I might at some point delete my Facebook or my Twitter.
We might not even delete it, you'll just stop going.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I had MySpace, I still have it probably somewhere, but I just don't go,
Yeah, I agree with you. I think I just like, oh, sorry to interrupt you. I think I just like as well, because I still have MySpace, I think things just would just stop happening in my life, but I don't see myself actively going on and pressing delete account unless like something happens, like I don't know.
But also
not like
MySpace isn't very user friendly anymore, you know.
I have
And
not
no one
checked it in
goes
about
on
10 years.
MySpace.
I have
But
no idea what
Facebook's
it is.
surviving though, eh? It's been quite a few years now, and it's still one of the most used social media.
It's very common.
For me, I would never really like purposely go offline. I think it's more about self-discipline and finding that balance yourself. I don't think you need to completely like delete your online presence. It's just about self-discipline.
I think my human experience is enhanced because you get to read about other people's human experiences from like other parts of the world, and that's so interesting, and I wouldn't be able to do that.
I love that.
Yeah,
That's a
exactly.
great
I
one.
love
Wow,
that.
I love that.
And you wouldn't, where else are you going to see that? You
But
like
if
buy the
any-
newspaper, that's weird.
If anything, I feel like deactivating or just like taking a break from social media would. It's more self you know, sustaining, like a selfish thing to do, because you trying to, you know, reconnect your energy, you know, as opposed to
No self-enlightenment.
yeah, as opposed to, you know, trying to actually look deeper into someone's face. If you could, you know what I mean, like human experiences is relative on and offline.
I do cherish those moments where I completely understand that it's enhanced human interactions, but I do cherish those moments because nowadays you kind of meet someone and you seem to know a little bit about them because you've read about them on Twitter or something. I do cherish those times when you know nothing about this person and everything is just from face value, and there's nothing that you can, you know, you can't really gauge unless you experience it fully without being online at all.
Yeah.
My dream is to sing the role of Christine in the Phantom of the Opera on Broadway.
My dream is to touch people through music. I studied in India for a year, and hopefully one day I can be a good musician and change people through that.
My dream is to win gold at the Cannes Film Festival for Best Director and Best Script.
My dream is to be a filmmaker and make some kind of social change through it.
My dream is to help everyone know that someone cares.
My dream is to maybe have my own political party one day and revolutionize politics and the way leadership is viewed in this country.
Z, you should ever sit and talk with people, or else take a walk and create a straight talk. Talk what is nice, it will make you feel stronger. Listen what is right and say what is wrong. You should ever sit and talk with people, or else take a walk and create a straight talk. Talk what is nice, it will make you feel stronger. Listen what is right and say what is wrong.